Everybody talked about Cat Williams. You don't want to talk about Cat Williams?
I mean, no, we could talk about it. I don't have an opinion about it. I just don't care for it. You feel like everything he says is true, which I just find it funny, but
That's not what I said anyway, but
you're like, everything he says is true.
I said, who's called him out on the lie?
Well, everyone's calling him out now. They're tired of it.
What are they calling him out on?
That is not true. He's not. No one stole his jokes.
No one stole his jokes?
The Friday script was not true. The whole wearing the dress idea thing and the whole rape scene in next Friday wasn't true.
Okay.
And just people just coming out. Now, who do we believe?
Who came out?
I don't know.
But let me ask you this.
The people that he called out. Kevin Hart.
What did
Kevin Hart say?
Kevin Hart said it's just not true, and it's just someone that just wants to find attention.
What part did he say it's not true?
About taking his spot on the whole soul plane thingy.
Okay.
But that, I mean, again, who do you believe? I don't know. It just turns into a he said. There's no receipts.
Like everything he's called out on people in specific, nobody has said anything against it. When about the stealing jokes, there's clips out there that you can see.
I watched those clips with the Cedric one, right?
And then you can watch the Mark Curry, Steve Harvey joke. Steve Harvey stole the Mark Curry Halloween joke.
Is it word for word?
Basically.
Oof.
Just stealing the heart of the premise.
That was a whole argument last night, and boy, did that blow up. The whole, what's the difference between stealing a joke and then the same premise? So you have a weed joke, I have a weed joke.
Kermit's just going by somebody.
It's on his Instagram.
What did he? All he said was, he said, you got to get that anger out.
Yeah, he was just pretty much dismissing him, and then he said that.
Dismissing it.
Did you
not
watch?
dismissing it.
And then he went on the Red Solo Cup Boys, his little comedy group, and they were talking about it. It was on NBA Unplugged.
Yeah, I saw that too.
He briefly just made fun of Cat Williams.
Made fun of it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Why would he need to address it when he knows it's not true?
All I know is all the responses I've seen from everybody else who has responded.
Ricky Smiley's the only one that's addressed it.
Where did he address it?
He on the radio show
with Cube.
I don't know if it was just Cube. He did it the next day, and just the way he addressed it was, "I wish him nothing but the best." The
Ice Cube did too, didn't he?
Yeah, I think I heard somebody tell me that Ice Cube said something that's like, yeah, but not exactly like that.
Okay.
So, not saying that, no, Cat's wrong.
What I will say is it's like a who believes what kind of thing. I get it. Yeah. But if you got a receipt and you've got a receipt that exonerates you, then show the receipt.
Yes.
Just show the receipt.
But if you don't have a receipt, then you're not going to address it because you know the receipt is right here.
Right.
If Cat's coming for you, that's a new Jason Voorhees.
Well, he came for him. Like
I'm coming, baby.
He came for him.
He went after. He fucking threw shots to.
Where did that all of a sudden just like come out of? Like he just came out guns a blazing.
He's always been like that in the past. He's talked shit about Tiffany Haddish and Kevin Hart in the past. Look up his interviews in the Breakfast Club. This is not new. This is just the newest.
Okay.
And latest. And he really just goes through all of it. Whereas a lot of those interviews and stuff from before, they would talk about one thing and he would say the one thing. So this is a little overwhelming because he's just like, let's go down the fucking line.
Did you listen to the whole interview?
I watched the whole interview.
I don't know his name.
Shannon Sharp.
Shannon Sharp. He didn't say anything. He was just like, "Oh, come on!" And then hey, like he couldn't. Funny. He couldn't not get a word in. Cat was like, "Bop bop 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 bop."
Also, as an interviewer, that's how you do interviews.
But he could even ask a question. He was just like,
"Oh, he asked a lot of questions."
He asked questions.
He asked the question, and then
he let him go.
It was just
he took the fucking all the line out of the reel.
Yeah, you don't fish, you reel right away. You throw that line and you just sit there until something bites. And then you...
I thought it was hilarious the number of times Shannon Sharp was just like, oh
come on, Cat.
Oh, you can't do that.
Yeah. Come on, Big Worm was good.
Oh, Big Worm was good.
I don't know how much of it is true.
I just find it weird when people do that. He seems out of the blue.
He seems fairly
old news.
He seems fairly confident, and nothing he says is really like unbelievable.
Yeah,
like it would take miracles for it to happen or whatever.
Okay.
Chappelle talked before about when he was with Oprah about how it seems like it's very weird how many black comedians have to wear a dress in these movies. He's brought that up before. It is a little strange.
It's a big, not a stigma, but it's a big in black community for a black man to wear a dress because it's an emasculating kind of thing. It's like a step and fetch it kind of thing.
And so many of them have
Done it. And now there's a clip of Chappelle wearing a dress in Robin Hood Men in Tights.
He did.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot about that. Well, it was a tutu, wasn't it? Was it more?
I don't know what the fuck.
I think everybody was, though.
Yeah, they're ballerinas.
Right. Everybody was. Does it matter? No. But, I mean.
But the fact is there's some comics that are like, I'll never.
You guys ever put on a dress?
I'll never wear a dress.
I did the powder puff game at high school.
What's that?
It's where the cheerleaders, the girls play football and the boys do cheerleading.
That's funny.
So we put on.
I dressed up as my grandmother.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that.
So
that's big in Hispanic community.
Your father did the bit too.
Yeah.
He did the comedy act.
I forgot what the name is, but yes.
Mingue Petraca.
There you go. That's it's huge in the Hispanic community. A lot of guys do that.
Yeah, it's what it is, man. 2024, bro. New year.
I guess I should wear a dress.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do wearing a dress to be funnier?
Yeah, should I do it on stage?
Can you? I mean,
I'm just gonna wear it. Not even address it.
Is it gonna hurt anything?
I will say this:
you see my boyish figure.
You notorious bridge burner, right?
But here's the thing: I'm bridge burner with when it comes to bookers.
Sure,
Yeah.
I understand.
Yeah.
I appreciate I mean, he went after basically anybody, and everybody.
Names.
Somebody could go out there and be like, "Well, Hollywood's a really weird place. It's if you're not there, you don't know." And you go,
Harvey
okay.
Feinstein wants me to fucking suck his dick. It's not Harvey Feinstein. It's Harvey Weinstein.
Hey, that's his brother.
Feinstein's the gay. I just want to be loved.
But like when he said, I'll tell you what, when he said Harvey Weinstein wanted him to suck his dick.
Yeah.
And then he goes, and then I got there and there was two other black comedians there. I go, what did you guys do to get here? Because I said no. So I appreciate the naming names.
Yeah.
No.
Somebody was asking me, I think it was a family member or a friend or something like that was saying, I don't understand how a comic can steal a joke or a premise and stuff like that. And I go, no, I get it. I 100% get it. Some of them really want to be famous, or they want to be liked, or want to be good.
Sure.
And they'll steal it.
Yeah, word for word.
They'll word for or the premise. I've had premises stolen from me. I've had I got the harmonica bit.
Right.
Somebody else did the pretty much the same thing, but with a fucking, I don't know what the fucking it's called, but it's
it's called a mouth harp.
The mouth harp. Yeah.
Same. It's in the same spirit of the fucking thing. It's like instead of me selling fire wallets, I'm gonna sell fucking flammable purses.
That'd be a big
but
ass
that's
fire.
but that's not even a joke. That's just a fucking item that I'm selling.
Right,
It's
just
not even,
like some money making.
yeah. Like don't you say that Jersey, you believe that Jersey does your fucking bed thing on the cruises?
I'm pretty sure it does. I'm pretty sure because he watches me when I do that joke. Well, I don't do it no anymore when he's there. But when I did it, it was like one of these. Like
It was very studious.
Oh, bro! Like I'd never seen his eyes before, and those eyes were like just glared.
Yeah.
I was like, but I don't have proof. I don't have proof.
So you just accuse them blindly like that?
There you go. See?
But I question him about it. I go, "Are you using my joke?" And he giggles. So I'm like,
Well, he addressed it by your standards.
Yeah.
I was like, you're doing it.
That's him addressing it.
You know what it is that let me get an analogy together here.
Who are you talking about, me or?
You know what an oil derrick is, right?
No.
It's where oil fucking gets pumped out of,
Oh, okay.
right? And
Oil derrick.
yes, and every comic wants to be a fucking oil derrick.
Okay.
Right? They're fucking pumping out jokes and doing good, consistent jobs. You are like, you know when the Beverly Hillbillies, they shoot the ground and the fucking, it leaks out?
Yeah, but
There's a
bubbling
couple,
crude.
yeah, the bubbling crude. There's a couple fucking good things there, but you're just going to be a bubbling crude. You're not going to be an oil derrick.
damn, man. What did I do to you today?
No, I'm just saying.
God,
Do you follow the analogy?
I follow it. It's kind of mean.
No, it's not mean.
It's mean.
No, it's not. Are you gonna fucking pursue it this year or no?
Build a foundation,
Are you gonna
a whole structure,
are you gonna do a structure on it?
form an LLC,
and go
Or just
hire people.
or are you just gonna keep being a bubbling crude?
Bubbling
Or you're just going to take cups of it to the real people.
Yeah. Yeah. And then some people be like, "Oh, I like this. Let me take this
Thanks
a little
for
bit."
the 1 gallon of oil.
I know. That's such a good analogy. It hurts.
Or
Because you get mad at everybody else.
Whoa.
Oh,
Mad.
You don't get mad?
No, I don't get mad.
You don't get
What do I
upset?
All right, finish the sentence. I went when
You don't get annoyed
about
when you see other people performing and stuff like that. Like, I don't get it. Fucking look at this garbage.
No, I don't. I say I don't get mad. I just like I don't get the joke. It's not my cup of tea. Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah.
I'll just sit there and be like, I don't get it. I don't see what's funny. Like there's a couple last night and there are people are laughing and I was like, I don't get it. I don't get the kookiness. I don't get the laughing at my own joke, every joke. Mm-hmm. I don't get that. I don't get it. So it's just one of those things. I don't say like, this sucks. I hate it.
But when you see,
get upset.
are these people that are working comics?
Yeah.
When you see that, where do you see yourself in that lineup?
Of being a working comic, I understand my role in my life. I know my path right now. And
No,
I can't.
I'm not saying your role in your life. I'm just saying
To be a working comic, though.
and
in the hierarchy, I guess.
in the hierarchy of
I feel like I'm in the
they're set.
I'm not an open micer, and I'm not a headliner. How about that?
Hold on. Can I help? Can I try
Yeah,
to
help me
Please,
out.
please.
Are you asking him, because what I think you're asking him, are you asking him where does he put himself in the hierarchy of funny?
Yes.
Not the hierarchy of business or what label you are.
Correct.
The hierarchy of funny.
I think I'm funny. I think I do a good job on jokes, and
Compared to those people.
I think I'm funnier than some of those people. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm not gonna like go out and be like, I challenge you to a joke off. No, shit.
There's no.
Yeah. I'm not like certain people, which the person that you don't like when he does it to you. I'm not like that.
But I'm just saying, it's like you see that, and then it's like you should be far along, and it's not like it takes the whole week. It's just a weekend that you would be performing at night.
Right. I guess maybe I need to look into it. I guess, Pedro. I don't know. I honestly don't like
You
doing
don't
it by
wanna do
myself.
it?
You know, here's it. I want to do it with friends. I don't want to be by myself.
Yeah, but you got to build that.
I don't. I
gotta
already built it.
No, you didn't build it.
Already built it.
You didn't build it.
This is it.
No, it's not.
Then I don't have it.
You didn't build it.
I mean, we build it.
We didn't build anything.
What are you talking about? We did a show. It's fun. It was
no, I booked the show and you guys come along.
fun. Wait a second. I'm talking about the improv show. That was a team effort.
Oh, was it?
100%.
Okay.
What?
Okay.
What are you talking about?
All right.
We did that as a team. Now,
As a team, would you be able to close it?
oh, is that what we're doing? I'm talking about building. No, I would not be able to close it.
Okay, so then come on.
I was talking about building the show as a whole.
Okay.
Yes. But no, yeah, your side splitters, yes, I tag along. Sanford, we tagged along for sure.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's what I'm saying. You got to build it. See, that's the part that I fucking.
I got you. I don't want headlining. How many minutes is that?
No, not even that, dude. Just get to feature spot.
I've been doing features for a little bit. Just haven't done it on the main stage. I've been doing it at like, you know.
Can you translate that part for me, please?
I'm leaving all this
Can
out.
you translate?
This is all.
Translate that part for me.
I've been doing 20 minutes at the chicken farm
Yes.
bar.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not the improv.
Not the improv or side splitters or anything like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't been doing it at a main comedy club. I've been doing it at
Correct.
Chicken.
What's preventing you from doing it?
asking,
Okay.
just and wanting to do it.
You don't want to do it.
I do. I
You don't want to be in a feature rotation featuring for whatever headliner comes through.
I don't want to
that.
be like, hey, you're featuring for this guy that you have no idea who it is. Look him up on Instagram.
I get that. You have to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
in order to do that.
I know.
But I get not wanting to do
I
it.
want to be with friends.
The number of listen.
But that comes with time. You got to put in the time.
I put in the time.
You can't cut in the fucking line.
that time is what we're talking about.
Yeah, I know.
that feature rotation thing.
Yeah.
Dude, it sucks. It does suck because you get put with headliners and you just go, holy.
I've been put with
fucking-
headliners I don't fucking like.
Oh,
Like host is fine because you're in and out.
I fucking hate hosting.
yeah.
But for me, hosting was fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you're not. Who cares? If you don't like the headliner doesn't like want to talk to you because he's like,
I get it because
care.
there was a point, right, where you go, oh, I'm funnier than working comics. There's plenty of working comics. There's some that are way better, but there's a lot who are not better than me.
Right.
But they're working, right?
Right.
Does that mean, so I either have to go do all this, cornball shit to build the foundation up to where I can be in that same level business-wise? No, I don't want to do that.
Right.
I just never wanted to do that. It just didn't. It was not in the cards.
Gotcha.
And I tried it. That's I think maybe the difference between what he like. I would go feature in Atlanta or New Orleans or Knoxville or Charlotte or whatever.
Wow. Okay.
And go do these things with some of them were fine and some of them were not.
Right.
So I spent like 2 years taking all feature gigs all over the place. And I went, I don't think I could sustain this, and it's not worth the trouble to keep building this house.
Did you do this while you had when you had the kids?
Before
It was right before and right after.
I was gonna say, holy shit, how did you do that?
No, it was right before and right after.
Wow. Yeah.
And it was just not, but it wasn't even the kid. It was the travel, and it was
I
just
can't imagine.
and it was the fucking aggravation, and then there was a couple times of trying to like branch out and see if I've built enough here to do a little bit of something. And there was all these this is when Twitter was just happening too. So people were like, you gotta have 10,000 Twitter followers to do a fucking comedy show at a bar in Dothan, Alabama. And you go, well, I'll fucking never have that.
Yeah.
Like I'm just never gonna have that. So fuck.
But then
all of
people
this
finding shortcuts. Oh yeah, well I'll buy a bunch of bots.
Yeah.
And do that, or I'll pay the booker to book me.
There is a bitterness that comes with being higher up in the hierarchy of funny than you are ever willing to work for in the hierarchy of the business of it. Because there's a lot of people who are just really not that funny, but they work really hard.
And they're touring or whatever.
And that sucks. That fucking sucks. that fucking sucks.
Yeah.
But the point is, Cat Williams was right about everything.
Nailed it.
The point is, right about
Nailed it,
everything.
dismount.